Hi, my name is Alan Steed. I live in Canada, but I was actually born in the UK. I want to share with you an incredible opportunity, a really exciting adventure that's opening up in the UK this spring of 2017. There's going to be two parts to this presentation. Part one, we'll talk about a little bit about the company that's expanding into the UK and then into Europe, and also how you can build a little skeleton organization to get ready for that. And in part two, we'll talk about how you get paid. So I'm going to share my screen so you can see what I'm talking about while I'm speaking to these slides. So Isagenix is a company, a health and wellness company that has had great success in North America, Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, Hong Kong, Colombia, Mexico, all over the known world. And now we're going into Europe and England, or UK, England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, the Channel Islands and the Isle of Man. That's going to be the gateway into Europe for our company. So these are the markets that we're looking at in Europe to follow the UK. The UK is in spring this year, and Ireland, Germany, Austria, the Netherlands and Belgium within the next couple of years. We're predicting that we'll be there. The European Union is a direct sales opportunity. You can see by that chart, I won't go through it all, but you can see in Germany, actually the retail sales in just 2015 was 8.26 billion. In the United Kingdom, which is ranked 10 on this chart, is 4.04 billion and has risen by 9.8% over 3 years. So, you know, there is an opportunity here for this business model. In the UK, Isagenix always has a team that are there to support you and to support us in helping you. Those numbers are available. They're available to be called and emailed. So there's a support team already being built in London. Now, this is a list of possible launch products in our very first launch when it takes place in the spring. Some of these products may be changed slightly because they have to be approved by the health authorities in the UK. But this is what we think will be available. It makes up a whole 30-day system which enables people to regain their health, and it's a beautiful system. The UK venture will be very similar to what's here in North America, but there are some differences. So for example, the way that you get paid is very similar to the way we would get paid here. The bonuses, some of the bonuses are there, but there are other bonuses that are not going to be available until a little bit later on once Isagenix gets underway in the UK. Now this is the interesting thing. The first order, the total order, including shipping and taxes, will be £200, 200 British pounds. Now that will give you products for 30 days, and that special price is available for the first 7 days. Then after that, you can order whatever you like, any value order at all. But the first startup kit, £200, will give you food for 30 days. It's a partial meal replacement program, so it's like really, it replaces 68 meals in that 30 days, and it's like redirecting 75% of your grocery money to this superfood nutrition. Now, what they've done, this is very exciting, they have set up a pre-enrollment platform. Now, what that means is that from now until the launch, which, you know, May, June, we don't know when, from now until the launch, you can actually pre-enroll people. No money exchange takes place, no products can be ordered, nothing shipped to you, you can't earn money, but you don't pay out any money. What this does is it puts you in a position in the organization to, if you are just going to be a product user, it's a waiting list that guarantees you the product as soon as we launch. But if you are looking for an income opportunity, then it's going to give you a position early on the ground floor to be able to build an organization that's going to set you up for immense success. So the great thing is that current members like myself in North America, if we want to enroll or pre-enroll people in other countries, we have to pay for another international sponsorship. You don't have to do that. If you're in the UK, you have free international sponsorship. So that means that you can pre-enroll anyone in the UK, or you can enroll anyone in Canada, the States, of Australia, New Zealand, all those countries I mentioned where Isagenix operates, and it doesn't cost you anything. Plus, you also get customer service support from that group of people I showed you earlier. Now, there are some do's and don'ts. The don'ts, I'll deal with those first. We we encourage people not to solicit or poach from other companies. We just don't think that's ethical. The other thing is that we try to encourage people to avoid posting on Facebook or Twitter or any other social media about in order to recruit people into your organization. We don't think that's ethical. And of course, you can't ship product to the UK or any other country in Europe because Isagenix is not operating there yet. And we also try not to set false expectations on what products will be available, on any dates for the launch or dates for any promotions, what have you, anything like that. But what we can do is you can follow the social media standards. So make yourself aware of Facebook, Twitter, what their rules and regulations are, and you can share that Isagenix is coming. For example, you could say, I'm really excited about this new opportunity that I've opened up to, and if you'd like to know more, please contact me privately, and you can take it from there. That's a great way of opening up and spreading the word, and growing your team and your organization early on. So connect with your personal contacts, and you can pre-enroll them. You can use the pre-enrollment platform to pre-enroll those and build your organization. So once you have pre-enrolled with someone already in Isagenix, you get a website like this, and you would log in using your username and your password. And then you'd have your back office or your private part of the website where you can make changes to your account, your personal information that you give, and you can also pre-enroll a new member. So, you pre-enroll yourself first. We do that for you. And then what happens is that you can pre-enroll other people and start to build your organization. So you click that blue button, and this is what you would get. Again, you'd have your name here and your account number there, and you would click that box so that you are showing as the enrolling sponsor. That's important because then whoever you pre-enroll would become automatically part of your team. If you don't click that, they won't be part of your team. So you really need to click that box there. You hit next, and this is what happens. You get this placement page. Now, in this company, what you do is you build two teams. You build a left team and a right team. So here I've copied somebody that's already pre-enrolled with us in the UK who's already pre-enrolled someone else as well, but we've changed names for the sake of protecting their identity. So your name would be here, and this person enrolled someone we're calling Donna Roust, a fictional name. So what's happened is the next time this person or the next person you enroll will either go on your outside bottom left or your outside bottom right. So you always enroll on the bottom left or on the bottom right, outside. You never enroll on the inside. And to keep your team well balanced, you would go enroll one person on the bottom left, then the bottom right, then the bottom left, then the bottom right, and so on. Once you've chosen the spot and you've clicked the spot you're going to enroll them in, then you fill out the information. Now, this is all the information that's needed. Surname, first name, middle initial, the address, including county, town, and postal code, the country, whether it's the UK, mainland, or whether it is the Isle of Man, Jersey, Guernsey, your email address, the phone number, and their username. You can check to see if it's already been used, and a password which is confirmed. That's all there. Notice, no credit card information, no financial information, nothing like that is being asked. It's just to get you on that secured position in the organization. You hit next, and then you're done. The person will appear on your tree. So once you have pre-enrolled, and once your people have pre-enrolled, you and they will be entitled to or have access to ongoing support. So you'll have access to a private Facebook group where information will be shared and mutual support given. It's called Happy, Fit and Free UK. And for those people who are not on Facebook, we will keep in touch with email, so you'll be up to date with information as it's released to us. The Facebook group is private, so only those people in the group see what is posted there. Also, online training will be available through an app called Zoom, and that will be training people before and after the launch in the spring. So we'll be training you to be prepared for the launch and what to do at the time of the launch and how to grow your team and continue to earn money after the launch. Now, the contact numbers that will be available in the UK will be available to you as well, and you'll have email and phone support from us, your team leaders. We are the leaders of a little sub-team called Happy, Fit and Free, and that's me, Alan, on the right there, and Mark, my business partner, on the left. So the other thing is we're coming over to the UK from mid-April to mid-May, and what we're doing is we're going to be meeting people one-on-one, people who have pre-enrolled with us or with someone in our team, and we'll be offering basic product and business training to the members of our team. So it might be we'll gather a few people together in one central spot and do some training, or we might do one-on-one training. It sort of depends on the time and the availability. So how do you build your organization? Let's get into the nitty-gritty now. So let's imagine that you have pre-enrolled with us and you've got that, I've expanded that tree. So you pre-enroll Mary and you pre-enroll Dave. Now, Mary likes what she sees and she pre-enrolls Terry and Zoe. Dave likes what he sees and he pre-enrolls Kent and Marla. So now Dave has 2 people in his team and Mary has 2 people in their team. You have 6 people in your team. Now let's have a look and see if we expand the tree even further. There's you at the top. So you enroll B and C. I've used letters for the sake of ease and clarity, but you enroll B and C. B goes ahead and enrolls D and E. C enrolls F and G. And then F enrolls L and M, and E enrolls J and K enrolls G, etc. That's how it works. So they're all connected by those lines to you. But now H could have been enrolled by D, or it could have been you that enrolled bottom left. Maybe that was the bottom left at the time. You enroll H, or you could have enrolled P. So it doesn't matter because D, because H and P are under D, D and B will also benefit along with you. So you help your team when you enroll on the outside left and on the outside right. Same if you enrolled O, then G would benefit and C would benefit, and of course you would get everything in your team. Now supposing you enrolls X and it goes on down, and imagine that this person, C, goes absolutely crazy and builds a team of 1,000 people. Now remember, that doesn't mean to say that they've personally enrolled in 1,000. They may have only enrolled 10, but they've encouraged people to duplicate what they've done. And so those 10 have blossomed into, each 10 people have enrolled 10 more, and then so on. You could get 1,000 people easily just by doing this and pre-enrolling people and encourage them to do what you've just done. So C goes crazy, has a team of 1,000 people. When every single person in that organization of C purchases products, that generates points, which I'll explain about in a moment. Those points trickle up to C. Let's follow the line up. A gets them, X gets them, U gets all those points, P, H gets all those points, D, B, and of course you get all those points. Okay? Doesn't matter how deep that goes. You get all of those points in that team, and so do all of these people will benefit as well from C's activity. Now you will gain from everything that happens in your whole team, plus anything that happens below. The same as B. When B looks at their tree, B will be at the top, and they will gain everything from their team. So it's a win-win. When you win, they win. And there are no limitations to the number of enrollees. You can enroll as many people as you like and encourage your team to enroll as many as they like. There's no limits to the amount of money you can earn. That's why this company has created 210 millionaires, the last 15 since the middle of December this year, so we're in momentum, and there's no cutoff. There's no cutoff. In other words, it's not that you go so far and no further. There's absolutely no limits. So that's part 1 done, and we're going to encourage you to look at part 2, where you'll learn how you can get paid on that organization. So I want to say thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing you in part 2.